Greetings, everybody, and welcome to another DVD collection overview. Yeah, this time around, I figured I would just talk about another TV series that was on HBO. Yeah, one series that I did was Home Improvement. There was 8 seasons. This one only has 2. Yep. But not only that, though, the show itself was really cool way back in the day. And it was because of a famous movie entitled Gladiator that the show basically got made because it was so popular. What show is that? Find out next here on the Media Files. Welcome back. So with this TV series, once Gladiator kind of came around, the realm of, mythology and, especially with Greek mythology, really kind of, came back. There was this big, huge, increase in popularity of, Greek mythology, swords and sandals. So, the couple of writers had this idea of, well, since, a lot of the latter half of Gladiator took place in, in the city of Rome, why not make a show about Rome during the realm of Julius Caesar? So I have here the complete first series of Rome. Yeah. Now, granted, I actually have not actually watched a lot of this, but from what I have seen here and there, it looks like it's such an amazing show. And, here it is. You got this really cool faded looking, artwork and whatnot. Feels very, very wooden. And you have every episode and, what synopsis written by, the whatever episode it's all about. But what's kind of cool about it is that all of the discs feature, the disc art for the numeric numbers, like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and what have you. But this show was so good for its time, and it was pretty dark and pretty graphic for its time, because kind of around this time also we had another sword and sandals show that appeared on Showtime entitled Spartacus. So yeah, there was this big huge Renaissance thing of the Roman Empire and Spartacus and all of that. And I actually found this at a thrift store for $2, and this was probably about a year ago when I found this. So yeah, it's been sitting around for a while, but I can't wait to sit down and watch it. I remember watching a little bit of it when it was on HBO at the time, but I just didn't really have any interest of it because by the time it would air, it would be almost 11:30 at night, midnight, and I was deadbeat tired. And given the fact that I was also probably in high school, I think, when this show came out. But here we also have now the second and final season. Yeah. You can kind of tell you still got the, you got the 300 style looking going on. But what's so cool about it is that, is this the packaging? Is there a slip cover? No. This is the way it actually opens. And it is literally made out of wood. Yes, literally made out of really strong, wooden-looking, hard, cover art. Cover art, book, whatever, what have you. But, you got your famous paintings there and whatnot. But I don't want to make sure that this thing bends and breaks, because trying to find this, that's pretty cool that they managed to make it, that hard and sturdy of a, of a packaging. Too bad they didn't do that with the first season. That would have been awesome. So here's the second season. And it got bigger. It got sexier. And it got bloodier. Yep, that's pretty much what you do when you go on to a second season. You got to make it bigger and better for your fans and what have you. But it sucks that, this season only lasted for 2 seasons. This show only lasted for 2 seasons. But, if it wasn't for shows, like this, we really, excuse me, that we really wouldn't get to TV as to where we're at today. If it wasn't for shows like this taking a risk, obviously Spartacus wouldn't be around. Not only that, we wouldn't have shows. HBO would have taken risks on a little tiny show entitled Game of Thrones. Yeah, so, so what can I say? It's more of a shorter review this time around. Like I said, I really haven't watched a whole lot of this. Maybe once I do, we'll go into a much more depth, closer look episode, excuse me, of this show, and at a later date. Yeah. So with that, I'll leave links in the description down below. And with that, I'll see you in the next overview.